wanted to thank everyone for coming today. Hope everyone had a good time. We try to present a lot of different things during the festival, and hopefully you found at least one or two that you were entertained by and maybe informed by us also. Before we get started with the award ceremony, I also want to mention that this festival, this is actually our 25th year. This festival began in 1998 as a video festival, very small, totally local, in pretty much every aspect. I think the first festival we received like 23 entries maybe. Most of them were on VHS tape, and they had to either be mailed in to us or hand delivered. And actually, it's a little interesting, I think, to me anyways, that our very first film festival in 1998, the winner of that, the big prize winner of that festival was our Filmmaker of the Year award recipient this year, who's Chris Cosgrave. And, and I've been following Chris's career for quite a long time, and been amazed countless times by the quality of his work. And before we get into the actual awards, today we have a special presentation, and I'm going to ask Greg Lamerson to come up once again and make the presentation of our Western New York Filmmaker of the Year Award to Chris.
Oh no, he's got more papers. He's putting on his glasses. Thank you, Bob. Just a short while ago, minutes ago, I spoke at length about storytellers, including the observation that many members of a film team are storytellers, not just the screenwriter and director. Chris Cosgrave proves that point. From the official NCCC bio, Chris started out producing amateur comedy videos on VHS with his friends in the mid-1990s. His first foray into serious filmmaking was Hands Like Suitcases, a 20-minute action movie shot on video with funds provided by the Niagara Council of the Arts. Cosgrave directed, co-wrote, edited, acted, and coordinated stunts and special effects for the film, which won the award for Best Drama at the inaugural NCCC Film Festival in 1998, and first prize in the Video Maker magazine Panasonic Filmmaking Contest. Since then, he's racked up credits for his visual effects work on such films as Gave Up the Ghost, Sepulcher, Dick Johnson and Tommy Gunn versus the Cannibal Cop, Killer Act, Johnny Gruesome, The Mongolian Connection, and Widow's Point. Most recently, he served as cinematographer and visual effects supervisor for the action film Guns of Eden, unquote. He was also a co-producer on that film. Chris is a jack of all trades, frequently demonstrating his skills as a shooter, a cutter, a graphics designer, and as a visual effects artist. I'm pleased to call him a collaborator and a friend. In Buffalo, when something needs a special touch or requires some magic fix, we say, we'll have to Cosgrave it. Thus, Chris can add verb to his various skills. He's also a noun. When we wonder if we can pull something off with limited resources, I remind people, we have a Cosgrave. But what he really wants to do is act. I'm pleased to present this year's NCCC Film and Animation Festival Filmmaker of the Year Award to the highly talented, highly reliable, and highly affordable Chris Cosgrave, who is a true team player and Buffalo Niagara film scene supporter.
Thank you. Yeah, Hands Like Suitcases, 25 years. This award means a lot to me, and this festival holds a place in my heart that it just means a lot. I don't know how else to put it. And Greg's kind words. I don't know if you can tell, I'm not great in front of crowds. That's one of the reasons why I'm usually behind the camera, and even when I'm in front of a camera, it's just a camera. It's not, I don't have to see faces. Anyway, thank you, everybody, and man, go movies, I guess. Thank you.
Okay, if you look on the back of your program from today, you're going to see a lot of names, and these are all people that were invaluable toward pulling this festival off once again. It's not really the 25th time because there's a couple of breaks there, but we couldn't do this without a lot of people's contributions. And to keep things moving again, rather than read off all these names or try to do it by memory, which will invariably miss a few people, I do want to point out at least two individuals who always come through just in phenomenal fashion. One is Gretchen Stelrecht, who's been with us, I think, since the beginning. And the other one is a more recent addition to our team, but it's Adam Oswald. And Adam is our digital media department technical assistant, and he's the one that really put everything together in terms of the streaming playlists for all the screening rooms and everything that was shown today. Adam had a part in that. Also contacting all of the many people that entered the festival and just keeping that all under control for us. So I really appreciate it. Thanks for your help. And everyone else that participated, I do want to thank all of our instructors, all of our judges, and everyone that played any sort of role in today's festival. All right, so we're going to actually get started now with the main awards. And as you may know, we have 7 different categories: animation, comedy, documentary, experimental, drama, horror, and music video. And then we also have a Best Western New York College Student Film Award and a Best Western New York High School Student Award. And this year, the Western New York High School Student Award also comes with a $2,000 scholarship to NCCC for either animation or digital media. And then beyond that, we also every year do a 716 People's Choice Award, which is the most popular film based on voting, which took place beginning this past Wednesday up until 3 p.m. today. And before I reveal who won that, I'd have to say that we received a lot of votes this year, and the winning video actually received 131 votes, which is quite impressive, I think. So the other thing is, hopefully, if any of these local filmmakers are here, I would like you to come up after the awards are announced. Obviously, we would like to get some pictures. And also for the People's Choice Award, there is a statue that you get. So we'd like to present that to you in a more formal fashion. So I guess let's begin here. This is our animation winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, please fasten your seatbelts.
once today, which is what we usually do. And you may not have had an opportunity to see some of these films, but all of these films will be available online for you to look at on our YouTube channel. So if you haven't seen them, I encourage you to take a few minutes and take a look at them. Our next award is Best Comedy.
Wait a minute, is that barbecue sauce on your lips?
Honey, I can explain.
Why do you keep hurting me?
No, it's not like that, honey.
Remember that time you got me a vegan cookie at Starbucks that came into contact with the fried chicken wrapper when the barista reached for it?
I didn't notice. There were tons of people there and I didn't want to cause any problems. Look, babe, I know I messed up that one time, but this BBQ sauce is 100% vegan. All right, and it goes great with anything, especially grilled eggplant. Yeah.
Our next winner is in the documentary category, and I know this person is here.
This is Whispering River Animal Rescue in Gasport, New York, a place where humans rescue animals, especially abused and discarded donkeys, and care for them and try to heal them with respect and love. Being a volunteer on an animal rescue farm can make for some beautiful days. The work is hard, but the camaraderie is joyful, and the satisfaction of rescuing beautiful creatures who have been harmed or abandoned by their humans is, well, if you stick around, I'll show you.
Our next one is Best Experimental Film, and this was also a local person.
Tints of red, brown, and blues, all colors I know, colors that show our window pane. Though we may be strangers, our feelings the same. On this fire escape, does this art live through you? Do you see me looking through you? When those horns blow, do you sway like I do? I know you're new here, but this block is aching to the rhythm and tune. Jazz crooners live a life so true that even frames of hardship relate and amuse. Palace hands locked in hopes for forever. Smile must balloon, tethered to lips consumed in this duet of brass and piano flowing.
Okay, our next film is receiving the award of Best Drama, and this is actually the first year where the Best Dramatic Film is an animation. And if you didn't get to see this one, I would definitely seek this one out. In particular, just the quality of the animation, the quality of the story, and it was sent to us by an animator, filmmaker from Toronto, and we actually are looking to bring him here next year. So I hope you enjoy this little bit of his film.
You're only going to get one shot
Take
to
it
go
back
in,
every time
so
I just said. But this is also really good.
make it count.
It's you.
Happy birthday, Jamie.
It's my 10th birthday.
That's right. I'm surprised you remember. That must have been so long ago for you.
I'd never forget it. It was the last birthday I saw you.
You were the only star in my sky that day.
So there was press brown. Press floor. Well, you know what I said. So let's take a look at that. And the next film is receiving the award for Best Music Video. I should mention that this year we received an enormous number of animation entries, not only in the animation category, but in a lot of the other categories as well. I believe, we were at the number of animations, it's like over 90, I think, right? Yeah. And we received a total of about 147 entries, and 90 of them were animations. So animation is either really growing in popularity, or we're just doing something that for some reason is attracting a lot of animation films. All right, the next film is the Best Western New York College Student Film.
When I was a kid, I used to dream that my lungs were made of paper. 2 brown paper bags stuffed with cotton balls and dripping with red glitter glue, frantically inflating inside my chest. I'd dream I was underwater, trying to stand but being crashed back down by the waves. One time I dreamt I was in space. And it was so cold and so bright and so beautiful, I almost forgot I couldn't breathe. And by the time I remembered I was a human being with paper bag lungs, my ship was so far off into space I couldn't tell if I'd ever had one at all.
Okay, and next is our Best Western New York High School Student Film. And this is also someone actually that lives, I believe, not far from NCCC. So hopefully they're here. last is our 716 People's Choice Award. And again, this is the film that received the most votes in our online voting. And as I said earlier, this one received 131 votes. The next closest was 83 votes. So this is the film that will get. You may have seen it already. So, if there is anyone here that is one of our award winners, we ask you to please come up to the stage. We would like to present the award if you're here, and also take some photos for you. So, but thanks again to everyone for coming out this year. We really appreciate it, and I hope to see you again next year. All right, you're free to go.